Okay, so I've been playing Tekken competitively since Tekken 6 days. I used to play with my brother and my dad like a long time ago when I was a kid, but I only really realised that there was competition and there was a scene since Tekken 6. So I've been a tournament organiser since 2013. There was a place called GamerBase where people used to unite to play games, and in order for me to get any competition, I took it upon myself with a friend called Yinger at the time to really try and establish and manage the community and manage the scene, and I've been doing that for half a decade now. And it was great because we established such a great community of players, and we established such a great establishment in terms of events and tournaments as well. I think for me it was different because when I started organising and started doing events, I realised that I didn't really have the time to play competitively. It sort of affected my level, and I felt after doing it for 5 years, I felt NBA was at such a good place. We're now expanded to a big team now, and I felt it was the right time for me to let it go and let the new generation take it on. And I thought maybe it would be a good idea for me to take on a new challenge and really focus on myself as a player rather than just a tournament organiser, because it was quite hard, like hosting really big Tekken events, and I didn't have the opportunity to play because I was so focused on getting the event right and running the event. But now I can actually relax a little bit more. I can focus on my gameplay, I'm focusing on leveling up and actually improving myself as a person, as a player, and also as a mentor to the rest of the Rise team. In order for me to stay consistent, obviously I have a day job, I have a wife as well. Whatever I do, I try and fit in an hour or two a day to try and really stay consistent. I really try and keep my practice mode on a very constructive level. I try not to just practice combos and just practice my own characters. I really do try and watch YouTube videos, learn new tech, learn new characters, and really try and get that matchup knowledge. But not only that, I think for me, in order to improve, is to keep playing with the Rise members. Because the one great thing about Rise is that I do rate the players better than me, and I really want to just keep playing them and try and get to that level. And it's good that I'm consistent, that I'm also improving myself as well. So I think it's really important that you try and fit the time in when you can. So it could be things like, you know, after work, I'll just dip into my PlayStation 4, just turn on Tekken 4 just for an hour, just to practice a certain character, or whether it be at my lunch, you know, probably have half an hour, just eat my lunch, then the next half hour just watch YouTube videos of other players, and basically just try and really absorb as much information as I can as a player, because now that I've got all this free time from not being a tournament organiser, I've got all this time to absorb as much information as much as possible. One of my greatest qualities is that I'm quite relaxed when it comes to tournaments. I've got that tournament pressure down now. I come from an offline background, while some of the Rise members, a lot of them really come from online, and I think my qualities that I really want to pass on is taking on tournament pressure, understand what's going on outside of you, and try to learn to ignore it and just focus on the game. And I think being relaxed and just enjoying yourself are also keys to doing well in tournaments, because if you're anxious, if you're nervous, it really impacts the way you play. It doesn't really matter whether you have all this tournament knowledge, if you have all the player character knowledge and stuff like that, all of that can go out the window if you become really nervous. So really important that I think these players, they need to learn how to deal with the nerves and just be relaxed. So I'm really looking forward to Rise REBORN. I really want to try and get to top 8. It would be really good if all the Rise members get into top 8. That would be a really big thing for us. Even top 16 is still great, but ideally I think my main goal would try and get to top 8 because there's going to be a lot of good players there, especially players from London, from Birmingham, from Scotland. They're all turning up. So getting top 8 will be the key thing for me. And the one thing I really look forward to in Warriors Reborn will be participating in Soul Calibur as well as another game that I really want to try and get into, another 3D fighter. And this time it's weapons based, so it'll be really fun. And I think it'll be an excellent event to attend because you know, Manchester haven't ran a major since 2014, I think. So it's been about four years since they last ran a major, so this will be a really good stepping stone, a big turning point for Manchester and for NBA as well if people do turn up to this major. So I'm glad that that they're brave enough to go ahead with it and do it, and I really look forward to supporting the Manchester Battle Arena guys, and I really look forward to seeing how Rise progress in that major as well. Yeah, so I really look forward to participating in events with the London members of Rise. I've not really had the opportunity to meet ASAP Marco, and I've not really had the opportunity to team up with Full Squad either. And I know Full Squad is a fantastic player, did really well versus fighting. And it would be great to really go to an event with them two guys and participate. I think it will bring a good morale boost to the guys from the north, to have two seasoned London players, to bring up that morale. And yeah,